So, in my generational run of pissing my viewers off, I'm here to critique what the average swing voter, blue collar American in Saginaw, Michigan, where I was born, by the way, 22 years ago, had to say about the State of the Union. I thought it was a banger. I'm here to defend my president. No, I'm not getting paid enough for this, but there you go. All right, let's go. I met Scott Jennings. He laughed at my Tucker Carlson impression. I'm feeling loopy. Let's go.
You did not like this speech at all. Tell me why.
I didn't like the speech because he did not talk about what he was doing to make our lives better.
What?
As Governor Spangenberger said, is the president working to make our lives better? No. James Carville said,
You want cheaper
"It's the
food,
economy."
groceries? Was that all you
Still
care
is the
about?
economy, and he's not talking about that at all.
Wait, what about the Trump accounts? What about the tax cuts? Did that move you at all? Did that
Child tax credit? You're
you
infertile.
feel like he's on your side?
No,
Bitch.
he did not.
Why
He
not?
talked about the health care plan. Where is his health care plan? People's
Trump saving accounts, Trump RX.
health insurance premiums are going up.
Hello?
What is he doing for that? What is he doing for our seniors?
Yappa, yappa,
Left you
yappa.
flat, but
But Erica, you are a Trump supporter. You liked the speech, and you had some positive things to say. What did you think?
Yep, I'm glad he addressed the tax breaks. I haven't done ours yet, but I know there will be a huge change with the children tax break, and my
Exactly.
husband
Yeah,
so I'm
Letitia,
excited to
shut
see
the
what
fuck
that
up.
does. I think no senior should pay Social Security taxes. And then
Okay.
I liked how I wish it would have stayed more on Iran because I was already wondering and trying not to worry about it.
Oh, is
but
this Nick
kinda not
Fuentes?
paying
Is this a
attention.
griper?
But it sounds
What
like
the-
he said if they're not going to go to nuclear, we don't have to do the effort.
The
find
N-word?
out. We don't want to find out.
Yeah, he
So
said
that
his
people-
preference was diplomacy.
Right.
Yeah, but
Very
We'll
pedestrian
find out if
take.
he
Didn't
has to.
appreciate it. Mid.
I'm so curious about how you saw it.
The thing that I missed the most was a focus on the economy and looking forward. And
Oh my God.
Supreme Court struck the tariffs down, and he's going.
Looking
for another
forward,
one
you're like
for
80.
tariffs, and I also think that's the wrong direction. Tariffs cost our company a lot of money. Our costs are up, and we need.
Bro,
to
you're
control
from
our
Michigan.
costs.
What the fuck do you mean? What about the car industry, dog?
And without raising rates, we can't give raises to our employees. We can't help them. So I'm stuck in that kind of vicious cycle of raise the rates, prices go up, raise the rates, and how do we continue that?
So he didn't help you at all on the tariff stuff at all. But you said that you enjoyed this speech and that there were moments that moved you. What moved you about this speech?
Well, the celebrating people is always good, but again, that 18 trillion investment, the 25 million in Trump accounts. But I did hear something on the health care, right? We have a law, the Obamacare, the ACA, and we don't have a we don't have a way around it, and it's really just pooled care that's gone up every year. And he
Exactly. So true. Obamacare Oh, I'm such a fucking virgin. Anyway, he tripled the increase in the insurance costs. So, like, the rate increase has tripled because of Obamacare, getting all these bums with pre-existing conditions and freeloaders that get insurance from their parents in their 20s. Like, who would do that? Anyway, so this toothless wonder bread guy is actually spot on.
this most favored
Nice.
nation, he's taken a stab at lowering the cost for us.
Hell yeah.
And unless the legislature acts, he's at least doing something that's going to hit our
Hell yeah.
pocketbook.
I think the part of the speech that's probably going to live on for most Republicans is when he asked the Congress, stand up if you think your duty is first to American citizens before illegal aliens. Republicans stood up. It gave him his most sustained applause for the night. I suspect, man, you're going to see this in a lot of campaign ads that Democrats
Suff a
wouldn't stand up.
bitch.
What did you all think of the
Why does the milk that always twitch his nose? Is he on cocaine?
showmanship of that, or of sort of the spectacle of trying to get Democrats to stand up for that?
Well, I think the point, I think that and it may have gotten a little muddled, but in the showmanship, but I think his point is valid. Everybody in that room.
Oh my God, no. Okay, sorry. I might have to end the video. Holy shit. Breaking news. Pete Buttigieg is coming up. Wow.
Represents the citizens in this
He looks
country.
so weird.
And are you doing your job? He should, the governor asked, is Trump doing his job? Trump asked, are all of you doing your job?
But don't you
There
think
we
it was
go.
just kind of a cheap stunt?
Bitch, you're not supposed to put in your opinion. Notice Mr. Jennings here didn't opine himself, you fucking prick.
To just
Low
you're
impulse
somebody
control
who's been in
having
politics for a long time.
fucking
To me, it
nose
seemed like
jiving
a-
ass
like a
Nick.
stunt. No matter what Trump told Democrats, stand up if I say anything. If he said stand up if you like puppies, they would have said we like kittens. I mean, there's no way they were going to.
Yeah, because they're a bunch of bitches. Yeah, rent free. Hey, Trump says, Simon says, you love Jesus. Oh, like, sit down.
So to me, he was just trying to make Democrats look bad. But should they have stood up, Pastor?
The role should be to unify the country. And I think
That's
this is
right,
an opportunity
unity.
for us to come
That's
together
right.
as one. We're not a states of red.
You know this nigga eats like the best shit, like fried macaroni.
States,
Oh, I'm hungry.
Would you have stood up if you were a Democrat and Donald Trump said stand up if you are against illegal immigrants, whatever he said? Would you have stood up?
I would have respected our country, and I would have stood to my standards. And I would have stayed to my who I am.
This nigga thinks he's cooking, bro. You're like, come on, grandpa. You're like, hey, I'm sticking to my standards. So are you standing or what? I mean, I know you're fat, but Chris Christie stood up. Did he?
Left of that.
You should be a politician.
Fucking coward. Yo, this nigga's feet are dangling. He's shorter than me. He's like 5'4", bro. I'm looking good at 5'8". 5'7", right?
All right. We have a minute left here. We're in Michigan. We are in Michigan. We can see Canada from here, almost.
Kind of.
Did everybody love the hockey team? Let's do it. Yes, this unified America.
There we go.
We took their sport. We took their gold medal. Jack Hughes,
Why are you seething, bro? You're gay.
our guy, he took their hockey.
Man, I hate that America beat the Canadians at their own game. That's like if you're a Canadian black dude, a libtard, and you go, hey, are you proud of the fact that we beat them at the Super Bowl somehow? And it's like, no, because I don't like the president.
He's dating one of their hot chicks right now. It's amazing. I know. That's what I'm saying.
We took 2 gold medals. The women won 2.
And the president acknowledged the women.
Ain't nobody give a fuck about the women, bitch. And you don't look like you could play hockey, nor could I.
And he said they're coming to the White House, which I thought was a
Shit.
great thing.
Hey,
So
listen.
here in Michigan, Anderson, I have to say, I think the hockey moment was unifying probably in this particular area more than anywhere
How is Anderson Cooper more straight than fucking Van Jones? I just never noticed it. I never pieced it together. It was the Pete Buttigieg in the corner that really picked up my gaydar. Pause.
in the country. Everybody, Republicans, Democrats, even Van, even poor Van. On a
Yeah, get
miserable
mogged,
night said,
bitch.
The American
Console
hockey
him.
team is a great thing.
I
Admit it. Good thing.
That was a good thing, though. I will say they keep messing with these Canadians.
Why do you have 2 separate rings on your hand, dog? Are you like double gay?
Girls' economy,
The
no
fuck is
shirts
that?
Coming down here, so let's be nice, be a little bit nicer to the Canadians. But I'm
Also, what kind of jacket is that on a 50-year-old?
All right, Anderson.
Tough.
You know, it's
That's
nice
what
to
we got out
it's
here in
nice to
Michigan.
see
We got a
that-
lot of opinions out here.
It's nice to see the heated rivalry between you guys.
Another gay joke. Why does he look like Bill Maher if he was a vampire? What the fuck is going on? Why am I tripping?
You can watch it later, Scott. See. My panel is here with me.
Oh, okay. These fucking blowhard 60-year-old has-beens from the Obama administration. Yeah, what do you have to say, bitch?
Spoke about as well. Let's watch.
I'm ready.
Are the same people in this chamber who voted
The
for
goat,
those
the goat, the goat, the
disasters
goat.
suddenly use the word affordability. A word
This is awesome.
they just
He's
used
doing
it.
really good.
Somebody gave it
Great
to him,
speech.
knowing full well that they caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure.
All of
You
our
caused
citizens.
that problem. You caused that problem. They knew
Yeah,
their
bitch.
statements were a dirty, rotten lie. Their policies created the high prices. Our policies are rapidly ending them.
Let's go.
That I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given.
All right, let's see what the loser said.
The side about the hockey.
What I thought was actually really interesting, just listening
What?
to those
What?
voters and Americans, they were really focused on the economy. And I think that the red
this
meat
Jasmine
clause
Crockett?
lines that Scott mentioned about stand up if you believe that you're supposed to be working for U.S. citizens, that definitely works really well for the partisans. But the regular people, their takeaways were all about the economy. They were about healthcare. They were about
I mean,
tariffs,
niggas
they
are
were
broke.
About the cost of living. They were about exactly what we've been
They
talking
need
about
another
this whole
stimulus
time.
check and they'll
I
shut
think
up.
That is very
Good stuff.
instructive because that moment where Trump got his biggest applause line in the room, I don't know if it will resonate as much as the White House might want it to be. And it's
I don't know.
certainly
Well,
is
you
not
lost
gonna be the thing that
2024,
this
so
weekend
maybe he
said.
knows.
One of the problems that he
Better than
has
you.
is that people see these things.
Bro, let it go. Like, maybe I'm balding too, but holy shit. Oh my God. It's not even a hash brown. Like, it's a cope. You got like 8 strands of hair on the dome, man. Just like wear a yarmulke. You're Jewish, right? David Axelrod, known Obama groupie. They're probably the same age. And Obama, you know, I'll compliment him here. He's a lot better look. Okay, why am I having to talk about this?
Things as distractions. They don't think he's focused on the thing that that is most important to them, the thing that was most important to them when they elected him. They don't think he's delivering on that. And even the things that his supporter mentioned there, you know, there is not $18 trillion in new investments here. Everybody knows the
Nigga said it, they were commitments. They were promises, dog. You don't invest it all in one day, you broke ass.
economy in their communities have slowed. They're worried about their jobs.
You slowed. You sound like you're kind of drunk and chain smoking
Most
cigarettes.
favored nation piece on drugs applies to like 40 drugs of the 23,000 prescription drugs are out there. So people.
Oh my God, you are such a That's like saying there's 2,000 PlayStation 5 games, but you only got the 40 biggest ones. You only got Call of Duty, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, fucking Battlefield, like all the big ones that people care about. Overwatch, I don't know. And you're like, well, what about the Crash Bandicoot reboot? Nigga, nobody cares.
People know they're not paying less.
What about my PrEP medication? What about my gay AIDS, malaria, influenza shot?
For their prescriptions, and I think that is the challenge because he is selling something that they don't feel or see, and they don't think he's really focused.
It's on its way.
Well, let's unpack this.
got like
Okay,
a-
so
Another fucking gay guy that looks like Anderson Cooper's little brother. Oh Lord.
his line, their policies created the high prices, our policies are rapidly ending them. That is going to be the line that they keep driving, which is they are responding. And
Oh, he's a Republican. Oh, shit. Whoops.
now
Hey,
what
sorry, dude.
Biden brought to them, which is
God
pain.
damn it.
First Trump administration, unrivaled economic
He's
success.
like, dude, how short is this guy? Like, actually, he's like 4'11".
That drove
Oh my
him
God.
back to the White House. That's the reason why he got elected this time. So the assumption here was that he would deliver bigly. And the American people are yet to feel that. And
You
without
shouldn't say
feeling
bigly.
it, no visual, no audio will move them off of that unless they can feel it. That's what
The
Republicans
reason,
have to
the reason they had those expectations was because he set those expectations and said that he was going to deliver quickly, that he was going to bring down costs, and he did not do that.
Bullshit. Anyways, so that is what you all needed to watch, because apparently the State of the Union in Resume is basically pretty good. It was really good. It was the best. You saw the cutout board, $30, worth every penny. The Democrats fucking suck like always. I was going to respond to Abigail Spanberger, reply broing Trump on the State of the Union, but we don't have time for that, bitch. So anyways, like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Comment down below your thoughts, and I'll reply to every single one. And I'll see you all on the next one. Adios.